before the P-51 Mustang escorted bombers to Berlin, before it destroyed the Luftwaffe, before it became one of the most famous fighters in history, the Mustang was something else entirely. In its earliest form, it was misunderstood, misused, and dangerously close to irrelevance. This is 1942. The war is far from decided. The Allies are losing aircraft at an unsustainable rate. And the Mustang, the aircraft that will later change the course of the air war, is still searching for its purpose. These are the first Mustangs in combat. Not legends, not heroes, but experiments. And at several moments, the program comes close to failure. October 1940. Britain stands alone. The Battle of Britain has ended, but the cost has been enormous. Aircraft losses are relentless. Fighter command needs replacements faster than British industry can provide them. So the British take an extraordinary risk. Instead of ordering more Spitfires or Hurricanes, the RAF turns to an American company, North American Aviation. There is just one problem. North American has never built a fighter aircraft. They build trainers. They build basic aircraft. But no frontline combat fighter has ever come from their factories. Still, desperation overrides caution. The contract is signed with an impossible demand. 120 days to design, build, and fly a prototype. Failure is not an option. North American's engineers do something unusual. Instead of copying existing British designs, they start from scratch. They focus on aerodynamics. The wing is revolutionary, a laminar flow design that delays drag-inducing airflow separation. The radiator is placed beneath the fuselage, using exhaust airflow to generate thrust rather than resistance. Every line of the aircraft is optimized for speed and efficiency. When the prototype, the NA-73X, first flies, British test pilots are stunned. At low altitude, it is faster than anything in RAF service. It has long range, stable handling, excellent cockpit visibility. The RAF orders it into production immediately. The aircraft receives a name, Mustang. But beneath the elegant skin lies a hidden flaw. The Mustang is powered by the Allison V-1710 engine. Reliable, rugged, easy to maintain, but fatally limited. The Allison lacks a high-altitude supercharger. Above 15,000 feet, power falls away rapidly. British pilots quickly learn the Mustang's strengths and its dangers. Below 10,000 feet, it is deadly. Above 20,000 feet, it is vulnerable. This single limitation will define the aircraft's early combat career. The RAF assigns the Mustang to tactical reconnaissance, one of the most dangerous missions in the war. These aircraft fly alone, deep over occupied Europe, at low altitude. There are no formations, no mutual protection, no margin for error. Pilots skim treetops, follow rivers, and dart between hills. German flak batteries open fire with seconds of warning. If intercepted by fighters, escape depends entirely on speed. Here, the Mustang earns respect. At low level, it is faster than the Bf-109 and difficult even for the FW-190 to intercept. German radar often detects the aircraft too late. Luftwaffe reports describe an aircraft that cannot be caught once it escapes. But when interception does occur, the fight is brutal. No altitude, no room to maneuver vertically, only reflexes and firepower. Gun camera footage shows Mustangs diving away at extreme speed, using aerodynamics, not horsepower, to survive. By late 1942, German fighter units adapt. FW-190 patrols wait at low altitude along known reconnaissance routes. The goal is simple: catch the Mustang before it escapes. Combat footage from France shows sudden encounters, head-on passes, snap turns, diving chases. In these fights, the P-51A proves it can compete. It accelerates quickly in a dive. It holds energy well. Its handling is predictable and forgiving. When German pilots attempt to dive away, the Mustang follows, often closing the distance faster than expected. Victories are scored, but losses occur as well. If forced to climb, the Mustang is helpless. Pilots know it. One mistake, one turn too long, and the engine's weakness becomes fatal. While the RAF fights low over France, the United States Army Air Forces face a crisis of their own. American doctrine is built on daylight precision bombing. B-17s and B-24s strike deep into Germany, but escorts cannot stay with them. German fighters wait beyond escort range, then tear into bomber formations. Loss rates climb toward disaster. The USAF needs range above all else. On paper, the Mustang looks perfect. In reality, the Allison engine disqualifies it. Still, necessity forces compromise. The USAF accepts the P-51A, not as the answer, but as a temporary solution. In North Africa, the air war is different. Fights happen lower. Missions are shorter. Engines struggle in heat and dust. Here, the Mustang finally feels at home. Operating below 10,000 feet, the Allison engine performs reliably. The Mustang escorts medium bombers, attacks supply columns, and covers advancing ground forces. German and Italian fighters are still dangerous but no longer dominant. In the desert, the P-51A proves it is a capable combat aircraft, just not the one the war ultimately requires. Late 1942. A single test aircraft changes history. Rolls-Royce installs a Merlin engine into a Mustang airframe. The first flight reveals the truth instantly. Speed increases dramatically. Climb rate transforms. High-altitude performance is no longer a weakness. This is no improvement. This is a rebirth. The Mustang finally becomes what its designers always believed it could be. But change takes time. Factories must be retooled. Mounts redesigned. Cooling systems reworked. Throughout early 1943, Allison Mustangs continue to fight, knowing their replacement is coming. By late 1943, the transition is complete. Merlin-powered P-51 BS and CS begin escorting bombers deep into Germany. Loss rates fall. The Luftwaffe is forced into a war of attrition it cannot win. The P-51A fades quietly from frontline service. The Allison Mustang never escorted bombers to Berlin. It never dominated the skies. But without it, none of that would have happened. Proved the airframe. Proved the range. Proved the concept. Most importantly, it revealed the one missing piece. With the Allison, the Mustang was good. With the Merlin, it became legendary.